Welcome back to my channel, Math and Language, and we're going to discuss accounting for special transactions, partnership liquidation part 7, cash priority program, and this will be the last topic ng partnership liquidation natin. So let's have an introduction. So ano ba yung cash priority program or cash distribution program? So ginagawa to para ma-prevent yung overpaying ng partners during liquidation at para patas lang. Okay? So it establishes a sequence for payments after all liabilities are settled. Ang ibig sabihin nun, kung sino yung unang babayaran. Kung si A ba, si B, or si C. So yung schedule din, naka-prepare dyan before the sale of any assets. And lahat ng mga unsold non-cash assets are treated as losses, katulad lang ng mga previous videos natin or lessons. Future liquidation costs and potential unrecorded liabilities are recognized as immediate losses. Okay, so meron din, ang bago dito is yung mga partners, i-rank natin siya sa based sa kanilang maximum loss absorption capacity. May formula tayo dyan. Siyempre, kung sino yung highest capacity, ay yung unang babayaran. And yung pinakamababa, siya yung huling babayaran. Sa ito yung formula natin, maximum loss absorption capacity is total partner's interest over mo siya ng partner's profit or loss percentage. Ayan, tandaan lang natin to. Illustration. So, para mas maintindihan natin, ito yung illustration natin. Ito, kay Sir Milan to. Kinuha ko lang to kay Sir Milan. Magaling talaga siya. So, on January 1, 2001, the partners of ABC Co. decided to liquidate their partnership. The following information was made available. So, may cash 20,000, accounts receivable na 70,000, inventory na 110,000, equipment na 300,000. Yan, 500,000. Meron din yung accounts payable at yung outside creditors, 30,000. Payable to be, ito yung inside creditors. May utang tayo sa mismong partner, 20,000. At yung capital nila, 100, 150, 200K at 20, 30, 50 yung P&L ratio. Siyempre dapat parehas tong assets pati liabilities at equity. Like L plus E. Okay. The partnership daw will be liquidated on installment basis. So, hindi siya isang biglaan. So, pwedeng January, February, or January, March, ganun. Kung, siyempre, yung distribution dun sa partners will be made as cash becomes available. Okay. So, yung step 1 dito, kailangan mong ilagay muna yung capital balance nila before liquidation. Kailangan natin malaman kung sino yung unang babayaran. Maximum loss absorption muna tayo. Okay. Paano natin gagawin yan? Lagay mo muna yung capital balance before liquidation. That's 100,000. Ito, 150,000. At ito, 200,000. Don't need to do the total na kasi hindi naman yan ang priority natin eh. Payable to be, syempre, yung para makuha natin yung adjusted capital balance, add mo lang yan, 170 na to. Ito, 200,000. I-divide mo siya sa profit or loss percentage natin. So, dito ay 20% or 0.2. Ito, 0.3, 0.5. Kuha ka ng calcu, 100,000, divide mo ng 0.2, that's 500,000. Okay. Ito naman, 170 divide mo ng 0.3, that's 566,000. Hmm. Yan, gawin ko na lang 7 na lang. And 200,000 divide mo ng 0.5, that's 400,000. Okay. Yung rank of payment natin, kung sino yung pinakamataas, siya yung first. So, ito yung first natin. Second, at ito yung third. Okay. Ngayon, we're going to, alam na natin, ang unang babayaran si B, susunod si A, at susunod si C. We're going to equalize the maximum loss absorption capacity. Para malaman, may dahilan yan, makikita natin mamaya. Rank of payment natin, lagyan natin dito. Second, first, ito, third. Yung maximum loss absorption capacity, ito, copy mo lang, 500,000. Ito naman, 566,667. At ito ay 400,000. Yung difference between first and second, syempre, kukunin mo yung dalawang pinakamataas. Huwag mo nang pansinin itong third. Difference nila ay 66,667. So, dito ako babawas. Kailangan kasi mag-equal yung first and second. Yan. So, pag nagbawas na ako, magiging 500,000 na sila parehas. Okay? At copy mo lang to, 400,000. Yung difference between first, second, and third, kailangan mag-equal na sila. Difference nila is 100,000. Diba? So, magbabawas ako ng 100,000 dito. Magbabawas ako ng 100,000 din. Hmm, ayusin ko nga to. Ganun din dito. Yan. Para sa silang 400,000, silang tatlo. Di ba? Okay. May panggagamitan natin. May panggagamitan tayo dito. Itong ganito at itong 100,000. Okay? So, cash priority program, yung rank of payment natin, nag-iulit natin yung mga, ang tawag dito, yung rank nila. So, second, first, third. So, second, first, third. Okay. Yung first priority, etong difference ng first and second, yung 66,667, ayun yung, um, ang tawag dito, kung magkaroon man, kukunin natin yung 30% nito. Ibibase natin sa P&L ni B. Kasi siya yung unang babayaran, di ba? First priority siya eh. Kunin mo yung 30% niyan, 66,667 times 0.3, 20,000. 20,000 mo na lang kasi nag-round up din tayo eh. 20,000. So kung magkapera man, siya yung unang babayaran ng 20,000. Siya yung unang makakatanggap ng pera ng 20,000. Okay? So 0 to 0. Second priority natin, si A and B na. Nakita mo may 100,000 dito. Kukunin natin yung P&L ratio nila. So 100,000 times 20%, that's 20,000. 30% ng 100,000 ay 30% ng 100,000 ay 30,000. Siyempre, wala to. Kung magkaroon ulit ng pera after ng 20,000, si A and B naman makakatanggap ng pera, which is 20,000 and 30,000 respectively. So, ulitin ko po, kinuha muna natin yung difference ng first and second, which is ito, para mag-equal. Nag-equal ulit, kunin mo yung, ayan, nag-equal ulit ng 100,000, di ba? Babawas natin yan. Yung 66,667, kunin mo yung P&L ratio ni B kasi siya yung unang priority. Mas mataas siya kay A, di ba? Na. So, pag nagkaroon ng pera, ang unang matatanggap niya ay 20,000. Yung susunod naman, kung magkaroon ulit ng pera after ng 20,000, yung paghahatiin na 20,000, 30,000 makukuha. Okay? So, total na lang dito. At syempre, after nun, hati-hati na silang tatlo. Doon. Para may makuha pera naman si C. Para na makuha pera si C. Diba? So, application tayo. So, dito lang, kinulang natin kung sino yung mauunang makakuha ng pera. Continuation tayo. On January 2001, the following transactions occurred in January. Yeah, January 2001 nga siya. 75% of the accounts receivable was collected for only 30,000. Half of the inventory was sold for 40,000. Yung equipment daw na may carrying amount of 200,000, nabenta lang siya for 120,000. At may mga liquidation expense tayo na 2,000 binayaran at merong estimated future liquidation expense na 1,000, 9,000 cash was retained in the business for potential unrecorded liabilities and anticipated expense. Determine the cash payments to the partners on January 31, 2001 using a cash priority program. So naka-installment to. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin pag ganyan, lagyan lang natin lahat ng mga data na meron tayo. Collection of accounts receivable, meron tayong 30,000 here. We're not going to take the 75% nito na accounts receivable. Dito yan, 75% nito. Tapos kukunin mo yung net cash proceeds. Hindi. That's sa ano yun eh, sa safe payment schedule sa previous video. Iba yun. So, ang madali dito is kunin yung nakalagay na amount, copy mo lang. Yun yun. Yan, yan, yan. Okay. 30,000 sale of inventory, that's 40,000. Tapos sale of equipment, 120,000. Payment up for liquidation expense, bawas ka dito ng 2,000. Cash estimated, that's 1,000. And net proceeds natin, paano kunin ang net proceeds? Oh, sorry. Cash set aside, sorry, payment for liquidation expense, that's 2,000. Cash set aside. Ah, okay. I forgot to include something. One moment. Okay, na-edit ko na. I forgot to put some other things. So cash set aside for estimated liquidation expenses. That is, sika lang, lagyan ko lang ng negative to. That is 9,000. At yung cash cash set routine for future potential. Okay, 2,000. Sorry, 1,000 pala to. For estimated 1,000 pala to. Mhm. At yung cash set routine for future potential future costs that is 9,000. Check natin ulit. 30,000 yung accounts receivable na nakolekta. Sale of inventory 40,000. Sale of equipment mo 120,000. Payment for liquidation expenses 2,000. Estimated future liquidation expenses 1,000. And cash set routine for potential future costs is 9,000. Ngayon, yung net proceeds niyan, add and minus ka lang dyan. 30,000 plus 40,000 plus 120,000 minus ka ng 2,000 minus 1,000 minus 9,000 and you will get around 170,000. Yeah, 170,000 to. Now, add mo then yung cash balance ng beginning. Check mo yung na data of 20,000. Yan. Yun yung simula, di ba? At last accounts payable, yung offset creditors. Ito ginagawa natin palagi to sa previous video natin. So, balikan nyo na lang siya para baka malito kayo. Bakit ganun? Siyempre, kailangan bayaran yung mga creditors, di ba? Outside creditors. Cash available for distribution to partners, yung 170,000 at ka na 20 mil. Ay, sorry. 20 mil dapat. 168,000 to. Okay? So, yung cash available for distribution to partners, 168,000. Now, we're going to do distribution to the partners. Yung available cash natin dito ay 168,000. Okay? If you remember, meron tayong first, second, third kung sino yung babayaran, di ba? Unahin muna natin si B at unang niya matatanggap yung 20 mil. Mm-mm. So, bawas ako dito ng 20 mil at makukuha yan tawag dito ni B. Mm-mm. Yes. At second priority natin, if you remember, ito, second 20,000 kay A, 30,000 kay B. So, sila yung second priority after mabayaran yung 20 mil. So, bawas tayo dito ng 50,000. Okay. Hindi mag-a-apply yung plus minus dito, ha? Okay. Balance natin. So, yung balance niya ay 168 minus 20 minus mo ng tawag dito ng 50. Gamit ka na ng calcu. 168 minus mo ng 20 minus ka ng 15. That's 98,000. Mhm. Payment after priorities. So, babawas tayo ng 98,000 dito para maging zero na to. Paano na yan? Gagamitin mo na yung P&L ratio na 20, 30, 50. So, 20,000, 98,000 times mo ng 20%, that's 19,600. At 30% ng 98,000, mhm, that's 29,400. At 50% nito, 49,000. Mhm. At pag ginad mo naman yan, makikita mo. 6 plus 29,400, 8,000. So, ito yung makukuha nilang pera. Add mo pala itong dalawa. Yan, 28,000. Yung unang installment, ang makukuha ang pera ni A ay 39,600. Kay B naman, 30,000, 30,000 plus mo ng 29,400, 79,400. At ito ay 49,000. Mm. Check na natin. 6 plus mo ng 49,000. Yeah, 168,000 in total pera. Okay? Let's have the next one. Syempre, installment yan. Pero ulit pera na nakuha ng February. So the following transactions occurred in February 2001. 10,000 was collected on the remaining accounts receivable. The balance was deemed uncollectible. The other half of the inventory was sold for 20,000. The remaining items included in the equipment account are sold for 30,000. Okay. 10,000 liquidation expenses and previously unrecorded liabilities were paid, and the liquidation process ended on February 28, 2001. Okay. So requirements: determine the cash payments to the partners on February 28 using a cash priority program. So, ang maganda dito is kunin mo lang kung ano yung mga nakolekta. Hindi siya katulad kakomplikado ng safe payment schedule. Ito, ito, bawas yan. Yun lang. Mm. Collection of accounts receivable 10,000 to. Sale of inventory 30,000. Net proceeds natin, add mo lang yan and minus 30 minus mo ng 10, 50,000 to. Add mo yung cash ng February 2001. Hindi yung 20 mil na simula dito ha. Kasi ito yung January 1, 2001. Yung pera ng February, if you remember, is 10,000. Sir, saan nanggaling yung 10,000? Tingnan nyo to. Meron ditong estimated future liquidation expense total 1,000. Hindi pa to nagagastos itong 1,000. Itong 9,000 was retained in the business for potential unrecorded liabilities. Hindi pa rin yan nagagastos. So ito yung cash natin. Kasi nakareserba siya, di ba? Estimated future eh. 1,000 plus 9,000, 10,000 yung add mong cash. Hmm. Cash available for distribution to partners. So add mo lang yan, 60,000. Okay. And totals na tayo. Available cash is 60,000. So meron pa silang paghahatian. So payment after the priorities. Ito, P&L ratio na lang to. Okay? So payment after 60,000 times 20%, that's 12,000. Okay? 30% ng 60,000, that's 18,000. Ito naman, kalahati ng 60,000 ay 30,000. Kapag inad mo yan, 12 plus 18 plus 30, 60,000. So, bawas ka ng 60,000 dito. Ayan. So, final installment payment, edi wala naman number dito. So, copyin mo lang. Eto, 30,000. Ayan. So, makukuha ni A sa final installment ay 12,000. Kay B naman ay 18,000. Kay C ay 30,000. Yeah. So, ganito lang siya. Just a quick summary. Ginawa tong cash priority program para malaman kung sino ba dapat yung unang mabayaran kung may pera na. 'Di ba? Siyempre, hindi naman sila lahat pantay-pantay ng ratio, 'di ba? Yung iba mas malaki yung loss na makukuha. So, parang siya yung priority. Okay? Ito, may formula tayo dito. Dapat alam nyo, total partner's interest. Ito yung parang adjusted capital balance na. I-divide mo siya sa partner's profit or loss percentage. Kaya dito, ito yung total interest in the partnership. Ito yung adjusted capital partnership. Kailangan mong ibalik mo ning ilagay mo ng payable yung inside creditors. And dinivide natin, kinuha yung maximum loss absorption capacity. Ito na, di ba? Ang nanalo, si A, yung pinamataas, si B. Sunod si A at si C. Diyan mag-base tayo kung sino unang babayaran. So yung difference ni B and A ay 66,667 at equalize mo, baba, ayan. Equal na, di ba? A and B. Si C naman, difference nila ay 100,000. Mm. Gagamitin mo yung 66,667 para magkano yung pera na, kung may pera na, magkano yung unang niya makukuha. 30% kasi ay yung P&L ratio niya, 20,000. 100,000 naman kay A and B, 20,000, 30%. Mm. So, tinignan natin dito. Ayan, ganun din. Kinuha mo yung cash available. Ito 168, hindi ka mag-P&L ratio agad. Ipa-prioritize mo muna kung ano yung nakalagay dito. So, CB mo na daw 20,000. So, 168,000. Di 148 na lang. Kaso, meron pa ditong A and B. Second priority, A and B, 20, 30,000. Ayan. Bawas mo ulit, 98,000. After nyan, doon na magbibase sa totoong P&L ratio na 20, 30, 50. Kaya ganyan. Okay. At syempre, dahil installment to, meron pang mangyayaring kuha ng pera, collection ng pera. Yan. So, yan. Yung 60,000, P&L ratio na. Kanina yun sa kanina. Mm. And that's the end of the lesson on cash priority program. This is the last topic ng partnership liquidation natin. And maybe baka gumawa na ako ng video about business combination. So, accounting for business combination naman siya. Yun yung parang pinakamahirap na topic sa accountancy. And if you have questions or need of clarifications, please comment down. Again, this is James, your math and language instructor. I'll see you again on my next accounting video. Maybe I'm not sure kung accounting for special transactions or mag-business combination na ako. Maraming salamat po. Bye.